Research has shown that the average person spends around 2 hours a day on social media, but if you're a social media addict, you'll likely spend much more time trawling through the gram. How about you use all that dedication to scrolling to actually make some money? Social media is quite a lucrative business if you know how to play it right and you're prepared to put in the effort. In fact, you can start making money with just 1,000 followers if you post twice a week. If you are new to this channel, please take a moment to subscribe to us so that you will not miss out any of our videos. Please like and share if you've found our content interesting. Your comments would mean a lot. So if you fancy turning your social media obsession into a handy little side hustle, here's everything you need to know. Does having more followers mean you'll make more money? The answer to this is both yes and no. You don't need thousands of followers to earn money. A lot of people assume you need hundreds of thousands of followers to be able to make any money on social media. This simply isn't true. Brands are increasingly seeking quality over quantity. This means they would rather pay for a smaller audience of engaged or niche followers. They no longer just want expensive celebrities to advertise their products, they're deliberately looking for ordinary people and influencers. For example, if you can prove that the vast majority of your followers are UK university students aged 18 to 24, you've instantly got your selling point, even if you don't have an absolutely huge audience. The more followers you have, the more money you make. That being said, you do still need to have a fairly decent amount of followers. No one's going to pay you anything just to engage with your mates. But you only really need to reach around 1,000 followers to be able to start making a small amount of money. Keep reading for 10 ways to boost your following. How much money can you make from social media? When it comes to making money from blogging and social media, the sky is the limit. For many people, this is literally their full-time job, giving them the freedom and independence to work for themselves with a comfortable salary. However, building up a social media profile and audience to that level takes a serious amount of dedication and effort, something that you probably won't have time for when studying a full-time degree. But with brands paying between £40 and £2,000 per Instagram post, depending on the number of followers you have, there's still ample opportunity to make some spare cash on the weekends. If you do manage to make it big, Instagrammers with over 75,000 followers could be taking home over £100,000 a year. That's a crazy amount of money for doing something you already do all the time anyway, right? At the moment, Instagram is all the rage and can bring in some serious money, but trends change and it might not be so profitable this time next year. It's important to stay on top of any changes in the industry and be quick to respond to any new platforms which pop up. How to find your niche on social media. There are literally thousands of people out there on the social media side hustle game, so if you want to make it, you're going to have to do something different. That doesn't mean you have to do something completely bonkers, but it does mean you need to find your specific niche. Have a think about what it is you're passionate about or particularly knowledgeable about. You're going to have to dedicate a lot of time to the subject, so make sure it's something you're going to enjoy writing about. Once you've got the general area, try and narrow it down to a specific angle that hasn't been done before. For example, if you're interested in travel, you could focus on making budget travel-orientated content, student travel, rail travel or eco-traveling. A generic travel blog is going to get lost in the noise unless you have something to set it apart. But don't fall into the trap of going too niche either. It needs to be a topic which will generate conversations and content ideas for years to come, so there needs to be a lot of depth to it. Make sure to check out the competition to see what they're doing and where the gaps in the market are. How to get more followers on social media. Okay, so you might not need hundreds of thousands of followers to get started, but you are going to need a fair few if you want to make some decent cash out of this. There's no quick and easy way to build up your following on social media, it takes some serious hard work and dedication. 10 ways to get more Instagram followers. 1. Post content consistently. Whatever you do, make sure you're doing it on a daily basis. If you only post sporadically, your followers will quickly lose interest. 2. Link up your Instagram account to Facebook and Twitter. There are some great apps out there, like IFTTT, which will allow you to link up your social media accounts automatically. So, if you post a photo on Instagram, it'll automatically post to your Twitter and Facebook as an actual photo, not a link. This will save you time and keep your posting consistent across platforms. 3. Run a competition to increase follower interaction. This can be difficult to do because you need a prize, but if you can get your hands on something either by a little investment or by using your contacts, they're a great way of getting new followers. Just ask people to like, tag, share a post and watch your reach spread. 4. Interact with brands and influencers. People often forget about the social part of social media. Reach out to other people in your niche, like their posts, comment and share, and they'll likely return the favor. If you manage to build up a strong enough relationship, you can organize collaborations such as guest blogging on the site or social media takeovers. 5. Use relevant hashtags to attract new followers. They might seem a bit uncool now, but hashtags are a great way of connecting with people who are interested in a similar niche. Use tools like hashtagify.me to find out which hashtags are most popular and when, or even create your own and encourage your followers to use it when sharing certain posts. 6. Add geotags to your posts. Especially on Instagram, people often search via location, and this creates another route for people to find your account. 7. Use Instagram Analytics to monitor activity. It's important to pause every now and then and take stock of what has done well on your social media accounts, and what hasn't. Sites like Fanpage Karma and SquareLoven, Instagram only, will provide data on which of your posts have been most popular. You can use this to identify what content tends to work best, and the best time to post it. 8. Use video and post stories on Instagram and Facebook. The thought of recording yourself might seem slightly terrifying, but people like to see the human behind the page, and your followers will engage with you more if you can talk to them directly. You could upload a video to YouTube, or post Instagram and Facebook stories, which are a quick and effective way of doing it. 9. Paid advertising posts. Although it is possible to build up your audience organically, you can try doing some paid advertising to give yourself a quick boost. Try paying for a boost on a Facebook post which is doing particularly well, or investigate Google AdWords for some smaller, niche terms. 10. Quality personalized content. At the end of the day, followers will be attracted to your account if you're offering them something they're genuinely interested in. Avoid being too promotional and tell some good stories, and they're bound to keep coming.